Lethal Tempo, Triumph, Legend Bloodline, Last Stand, Transcends, Nimbus Cloak. We are not going to be building Tiamat in this game. We're just going to be rushing straight into Essence Reaver. The biggest thing about the Fiora matchup is she will win the short trades unless you already have a lead. That is what her champion is designed for. She designed to hit those vitals, get sustain advantages, do a bunch of damage, kite you out, and if you spin onto her, she has that riposte to kind of just completely screw you over with that attack speed slow. So we're going to be going for more of a scaling setup. Lethal Tempo, Triumph, Legend Bloodline, Last Stand, Transcends, Nimbus Cloak, 10% attack speed, 5 attack damage, 6 armor. We're going to start off by hitting this plant so that we get 5% extra fury. So we have a little bit more crit chance for the leash. We started Longsword Refill because, again, we want to build. We want to build into Essence Reaver as quickly as possible. And we're not really looking to go super hard on, with aggressive trades onto Fiora early, just because we know she wins, right? And she took Ignite too to try to solidify the early game win. So even if we got lucky with crits, like the fact that she has Ignite, like signals to us like, hey, like she's gonna dominate us. Oh man, she got good vital at the very beginning. So if you notice that you get a bad vital, you notice how I walked up there just to make sure that she doesn't get that vital. It's really important. So if you notice you get bad vital where it's like facing directly at her, you can walk back out of her range and it can actually reset the vital, which is pretty cool. Lee Sin's coming into level 2 gank. Fiora level 2 kind of wrecks us, to be honest. So. Okay. Well, Fiora was a little bit eager into trying to kill us. So she kind of just inted. Lee Sin did red Krugs into a level 2 gank, which is honestly a pretty common gank path for junglers. We let the Fiora push us in. She went for an aggressive trade and she got punished by Lee Sin. So essentially what we want to do now, you see how the enemy wave is just shoving towards us continuously? What we're holding now is what's called a freeze. We don't want to hold the freeze forever. We do want to push back eventually and buy items since, we do have this gold advantage. So we almost have 700 gold in the bank. We do want to purchase items. So I'm just going to let one, full wave down. I'm going to let it push in. And then I want to be pushing back. I'm using my Q heal constantly. And I want to just sustain. Yeah, that's the primary goal. Sustain up, get my health pool, big again. Then slow push this back. That way we can get a reset. So we gotta take Wicked Conquer stacks. So we don't want to walk up while she has 5 stacks of Conquer, right? Want to let it drop off first. If she fights us while she has no W up, we can potentially win an all-in trade. So I took a small trade there. She actually took more damage than I took from her, just because she took all that minion damage, right? But she does have 2 potions running. So we gotta play the long game. Just keep, stacking our Qs up. I use my Debbie before walking in for this cannon, just so that if she does trade on me while I'm getting the cannon, she does less damage. Not really looking for... Wow. Wow. What is... She is, like, really trying to force the issue. So, because her W is down, we can just kill her. I'm walking up with my Vital. Like, that Fiora just played it so bad, I don't even have words for it. But she just, like, walked in, took a turret shot, and then wasted her riposte. Like, if you see, like, if you're also doing that in your elo, and they're just wasting the riposte, just kill them. Like, especially since she had no sums. And, you know, I had my ghost up. I could just run her down the lane. As long as you have, like, a good amount of HP left, right? So, biggest thing, we're going to be building an SMG first. We don't have to prioritize the CDR from the Warhammer early. Because CDR doesn't really matter until we get our spin leveled up, right? Because that's when we could start, you know, spinning for damage, getting our, you know, resets going. This guy's a little bit crazy, but... essentially, like, you saw my mindset, you saw what I was going for. I had the level advantage, but she had a health advantage because she came back with a couple extra potions. I was just going to sustain up until I, was able to slow push the lane and reset, but she decided to waste all of her abilities, so we actually ended up getting a kill to punish that mistake. And honestly, like, Fiora's wasting her past is like the #1 reason why I solo kill a Fiora. Is either they riposte incorrectly and don't even hit me, and like miss her riposte, or they just like waste it for extra damage on a trade. No fleet this game? No. It's all about the all-in power with lethal tempo. So we have a bad vital. We're going to back up. We're going to reset it. And now it's on our... It's facing up. So again, while the vital was on me, you saw how I was walking up. That way she didn't hit the vital. Your movement in this matchup is really important. And a lot of the simple things I'm doing that you might not notice, I'm just gonna explain it like again, just because it's so important to dodge on the battles and play around the battles. That's where she's getting all of her healing and sustain, right? Oh, I mean, she does have double Dorans, I guess. When we get our ghost up, we can all in her again. Just because we'll have the movement speed advantage to stick onto her even after she kites us out with the W and her Q. I dodged her riposte there. I got the W slow so I can all in her. Gonna use my ult there. She did ignite, so I couldn't just live with just my Q. If I just Q'd there, the tower would have killed me, because Grievous Wounds affects my W. Or, affects the healing from my Q. No Tiamat Rush, because we're going for a straight up all-in build. I cleared the wave. I'm going to get one more plate and then I'm going to back. Since Fiora did go double Dorans, I know she's not coming back with the Tiamat just because she didn't CS well. Yeah, she's a double longsword, that's it. And Fiora doesn't have good wave clear early. So I'm not really worried about her like shoving this in time where I'm losing minions on her turret. So I do have my Essence Weaver. I'm going to go buy boots as well. I'm going to buy a pink ward too. So this pink ward, it's not always you just put the pink ward just in here. Like, it doesn't really do anything, right? Like, if Vi can lane gank us, she can, you know, gank from here. Really, you want to get that deep pink ward to make the most use out of it. So when you have a lead, put your pink ward deep. But if you're a little bit behind, they're just shoving you in constantly, you can just leave it there. It'll be fine. In fact, while I have no ultimate, I'm going to make sure I ward there. I used my spin to dodge out on her riposte. I made sure to kite down so that she had nowhere to run. So basically, I just cornered the Fiora. Now, if I just stood there and auto-attacking, she might have been able to Q down past me and then run away towards her turret. But because I just ran ahead of her and let the Lee Sin deal the damage, because she would have died just to Lee Sin, right? I made sure that she had absolutely no escape path. And we're just so significantly far ahead of her that we can just snowball into a victory from here. We can take a look at our lanes. Looks like bot lane is pretty behind. The Ashe is getting pretty far ahead. We don't have to worry about Ashe though. We stick on the Ashe pretty well. We can just back here and get our Stinger, which will give us another 10% CDR. We're actually really fed for this point in time.
Into battle. This'll be a slaughter.
I'm making sure to spin on the way to lane too. That way I can get back to lane quicker. Oh, I thought she was going to go check Lisa in. I was about to spin into the wave. But I actually have a freeze here. Oh. Even though she hit me with the attack speed slow, I know I can all-in her just because she, So what happened? So the reason why I just decided to all-in her there, one, have a big lead. That's first and foremost. Two, you saw how she Q'd and didn't hit anything with it? When she Qs and hits something, she gets 60% CDR off her Q. But if she doesn't hit anything with her Q, then that could be a time where you can all in. Okay, just dodging all Zera's shit. Oh no! Oh man, I was trying to go from right here to right here. The Xerath had no mana, so if I'd gone over, I think I would have lived. In fact, I should have gone on Xerath and tried to kill him there. But I face planted, so like you have to be right up against the wall, or you don't get that spin. That's just how that wall is. It's the wall I face plant against the most. So, feels bad. So that's like that wall, or like from here to here is pretty hard. Sometimes I face plant from here to there. But yeah, you have to be right up against the wall in order to get it. This guy's overstaying. So you got an extra plate, but now I'm going to get first blood turret because she overstayed. Because now she doesn't get to go back. Wait, he stole it? Wow. Oh, he didn't have smite? Why was he doing it then? I'm going to stay below because my battle's down there. Okay, we got a pretty good all in there. My team is just fighting around mid, I see that, so I'm not really worried about them rotating on me yet. Just because they're worried about the Rift Herald in mid lane, right?
Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain.
Okay, so I see 3 mid, including Vi. The only person that could be coming at me is Fiora. And Xerath is dead. My ult is actually back up soon. So I can look for a bite here. So she might not think my ulti's back up. So she might get baited into something. Honestly, I'd beat her even without ulting, but... Oh wow, that hit me. Damn, I could have flashed that. Damn, I got hit by the very end of his E there. Rip. So I could have just like walked up after killing Vi and flashed over the wall to dodge the E. And I could have spun up. That would have been fine. Alright, so what to do in this situation where your team is like falling pretty far behind? Yeah, you've got some pressure. Like we've got 2 turrets, right? Oh man. Oh, he didn't combo that perfectly. So what we're gonna go for here is gonna go for Rage Blade. So we're gonna get this. Basically what we want to do, it's going to be kind of hard for us to pressure super hard if the Vi and Xerath can consistently just roam top because my team doesn't have pressure, right? But if we just get fed enough and we focus on like hard farm until we get Rage Blade is where we can really pop off this build and turn like turn situations where we're 1v2 or even 1v3 and just kill them all. Now remember, we do have Bloodlines, so we do have 9% lifesteal right now. Which is almost as much as Vamp Scepter. Pretty good. Bloodline's a really good scaling rune. So we do have lifesteal. You know, with all this damage, we're in a pretty good spot. We do see Vi and Xerath both bot lane. So I think we're okay. Oh, and Fjord went mid, so we can take this turret 100%. I think we want to rotate to bot lane after this. There's no Rift Herald for us to take top lane. Yeah, I mean, we're able to all in just because they just walked up to me, right? Fiora's walking towards me, I believe. Yep. Because she was mid, right? She rotated towards me after I killed their bot lane. Ashe is really immobile, and we have the most mobile build, I would say, in the game. Like, Ashe can't really do anything against us 1v1. We just ghost on her and just run her down. Pretty much no counterplay. What about King Gordon? We'll place it here. Zaya's already got bot lane. So usually I'd want to push bot lane to get this turret. Zaya's already there covering. Just because it's a free lane for her to farm. So I'm just going to go back top. We eventually do want to make our rotation back to bot lane though, eventually. It'll put us near the dragons, which we can test since we're fed. And we can get more turrets. Honestly, if the enemy team commits too hard into that Cloud Dragon, we can even just push for this inhib turret. We do have Flash, we don't have Ghost. I think we kill her. So, you see how many spins we can generate, like, very quickly? We see all 4 of them mid on minimap, so we know it was just us 1v1. She wasn't running to anybody or anything like that. So, gotta make sure you take a look around the map as you go for all in.
Gameplays and your great commentary. Because of you, I have climbed out of bronze and into silver 1, almost in promos to gold.
That's awesome, Wax my crankshaft. Keep up the good work, buddy. You're the one doing the work here, learning all this stuff. It can be a pain, I know, when you're learning a new game. I was thinking the Xerath might walk up. So I was scouting over the wall with my W. If my W lights up, that indicates that a champion is nearby. So if I was right here and my W lights up from the Fog War, that means a champion is nearby in that Fog War. I think he's dead. Oh man. I'm just gonna get out of here. Okay, how close am I to Infinity Edge? I just need a little bit more. I'm gonna take Gromp, so I have enough gold for my Infinity Edge, so I'm gonna go back. Wow, my team actually lost. We took out their Pike, but I guess the Xerath is pretty strong. He's got 20 stack Magi's. Don't have ultimate yet. I'm gonna wait till my ult's back up. I can go and kill them all. So the Xerath is surprised that my ultimate is up again, because I do have 40% CDR. Like, that's something that a gold player probably has never seen before. You know, the CDR is the, you know, the biggest reason why TRYND can be so effective, even in a high elo. Is you just get those moments where they just can't kite you. Oh, let me take this wall. So we just got Baron. We want to reset, but I'm going to wait until I get my full Trinity Force before reset. So, I need 66 more gold. Get these Krugs. Let me go back. Should look to reset. Everyone's probably sitting on like at least 500 to 600 gold at the very least.
Follow my blade.
Alright, let's go bot. What comes after Trinity Force? So we have a lot of options for our last item. We can go Death Dance for more lifesteal. And, you know, the extra CDR will convert into attack damage because of Transcendence. So we'll get 92 AD from the item instead of 80. We can go into QSS item. Shit, against Fiora, we can go like... I've even built a Thornmail at this point. Because our damage is actually so stupid, right? But if she was like somewhat even with us, like Thornmail would cut down her healing. Oh no, oh god. The pain. Damn. Oh, I cannot believe we did not dodge the Ash Arrow. Oh my gosh, we're bad. But at least we killed Vi. Xerath got some damage. Yeah, that's our bad. So yeah, QSS. Honestly, I think I'd go QSS this game. Because, like, the only thing that's stopping me is, like, a Xerath E, or, like, Ash Arrow, or, like, maybe a Pike Stun or something. And you stop. If we get QSS, we'll be unstoppable.
I am your worst nightmare.
I will take blue buff. I'm already at 40% CDR, and I don't use mana, but the blue buff will give us 12 attack damage, and we're so fed. Yeah, any extra attack damage with all this attack speed is just going to be really good. Let's go outside. Looks like they're looking for an invade on red buff. I'm gonna head over there. Would I ever take Sterix for the Synax? TRYND doesn't really benefit off health. I mean, maybe if I was splitting against a Yasuo, and he was just doing, like, so much damage, maybe I would get a Randuin's, but, like, I don't know. Even then, I would still probably prefer more damage. The only reason I even suggested Thornmail was because of the Bramblevest buff. the Grievous Winds now last for 3 seconds, which is really good against people who build like Death Dance and shit. Let's wait for the next wave. Life's still off it. Kill them too. I mean, the pipe just went in and wasted everything, so. Look at our lifesteal because of Bloodline. You guys see his mobility? Like, how can people contest with it? Oh! We didn't get our spin. We actually... How much crit do we have? We only had 50% because no Fury. Damn. 2 autos in a row we didn't crit. RIP. Feels bad, man. Oh well, Fury flashed on us. Man, Fiora's popping off. She actually has 6 kills. I need the old runes with the crit on the rune page. Yeah, maybe. Damn. Oh, they're going for Baron? That's probably the only hope. Wow. Nice job by Lex. Okay, we got QSS now, so. Damn. We got shut down. I don't have my movement speed summoners. Feels bad, man. Okay, we got him off Baron, which is pretty good. And bot lane is 5 and 19. It's not the best. Okay, we got him off Baron for now. I think Brand can keep him off Baron. Nice. Wait, the Pike didn't die? Oh! What a beast! The Brand! What a god! Let's go, Brand. I see you, boy. Alright, let's go down. Let's take fire in 15. We can nab this fire dragon. Let me see if I can actually get a pick. So I'm gonna say here, we know they have no vision here because we got the pink ward. If someone comes to like go ward dragon, right? Which they probably want to contest fire. We can maybe get something out. I guess they're not contesting at all. You might go for a red buff. She got absolutely murdered. Oh, man. Yeah, we should be able to just end here. Alright. So, I mean, basically for the last part of that game, we're just showing, like, how the build can succeed, right? So, you guys saw how when I got my CDR, I got that Rage Blade, how I was spinning for damage, but also repositioning my character ahead of them to continue auto-attacking. That's pretty much how you do it. I gotta give it to the brand, man. The Baron Steel was OP. Wait, Zai did 7K. What happened, man?